ninth gear already.
It's very quiet.
See anything with this in? Oh, is that different? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. That's kind. .30 miles an hour, we're in 11th gear already.
How many in total? 16 presumably?
I'm going to be honest and say I'm not sure. I never actually looked at that when I was driving down here.
It's so quiet, that really is wrong.
I know it's got a 13 litre engine with 540 brake horse. That I do know. It's limited to 90 kilometres per hour, and I don't know what that is in mph. Friends, they are. Thank you very much indeed. It's very polite people here. Amazing. This is good. Thank you.
Most of them.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a couple of notable exceptions. Looking for a clutch. Hello, it hasn't got one.
You did look very home in there, I must admit. It's, very surprised how quiet and smooth it is. It really is lovely, isn't it? How could anyone not like this?
Yeah, it's going to pull away in third gear. So it's sound on the screen. It's going to attempt to pull away in third gear.
So what will it then do? Will it go to the 357 or?
I think I'll say it, we'll find out. Could be. Yep, it's gone 3, straight into 5, straight into 7, yeah, so as you say, it's missing every gear. This is where my turning expertise comes into play now.
Well, you did well before.
Yeah, my baby. That's good.
To left, to left.
Are you going to do it? 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 Yes, of course you are. Good girl. Not that I'm showing off, of course, you understand.
We'll see. So, how many times have you driven this now? 3 times, is this? Or was this the first time you've probably taken
In honesty, it's the first time I've actually taken it out.
Oh.
I've done a couple of shunting bits in the yard, but actually taking it out on the road, this is the first time.
It's nice that you've had a chance to take it out.
That's why I didn't rush down here today. I just wanted to take my time. I want to get used to the truck, figure out what she can do, what she can't do, what she likes me to do, what she doesn't like me to do. The only thing she hasn't got, and Ross is going to kill me for saying this, she hasn't got a name.
Ah.
And Ross has given me strict orders that she will not get a name.
going to suggest Flossie anyway.
Is it? Next time you speak to him on the phone, just ask him the question, why won't you give the wrecker a name? And he'll tell you a very interesting story, which I must admit, I actually cried laughing. It did make me laugh, it really did. Obviously, John, if you want to stick this on your YouTube and Facebook page, obviously feel free.
Yes, well, it certainly deserves to be, with the amount of money invested in this. It's one of the most expensive vehicles that Ensignbus has ever bought. Got good reason though. Do you have a hold on the gears? Is it?
I believe you do have the option where you can, you can obviously put it into manual mode and manually control the gears and obviously whatnot. But
so the norm is just leave it in automatic. Yeah?
It's the simplest option, I personally feel, because you can just sort of just let it do what it wants to do. I mean, the retarder has got an automatic option and it's got 3 manual settings as well. But I personally would rather just leave it in automatic, because obviously my attitude is Volvo know what they're doing. They know what the retarder needs to do, so therefore leave it in automatic and just let the truck do what it needs to do.
I suppose the engine is a fair way beneath us, isn't it, really?
I didn't think it's that far beneath us, to be fair, but then they've obviously put a lot of insulation in, obviously, to keep it nice and quiet.
You feel going along a slightly uneven road, you can feel how heavy that is, can't you? You can sort of appreciate the tonnage that's behind you.
She's got a lot of ballast sitting behind her, but then when you consider what she is and what she needs to do, she needs that ballast.
What was it, 32 tonnes overall unloaded?
I believe that's, I think that's what that plate actually said on there,
And it is quite a lot of, especially if you've got a heavy 6-wheeler VCI on the back to be towed, you've got a lot of stuff to tow there, really, haven't you? Lots of admiring glances from passers-by.
Just in case you do put this on social media, just for disclaimer reasons, I will point out we don't anticipate ever towing one of our VCIs, but buses unfortunately do have a habit of going wrong, and it's nice to know that if they do go wrong, we have a piece of kit that will not only rise to the challenge, but will take it head on.
Yes, I'll mention that just because they are the heaviest vehicles that you've got in fleet, and obviously
yes,
one of the
indeed.
reasons to get these to be able to lift them safely and securely.
I think that was the main reason why Ross went for this, because he wanted a vehicle that he could literally throw anything at and the wrecker would just take it in his stride. And I think it's safe to say, I mean, obviously I've not done any recoveries with it myself, because obviously I haven't undergone training yet. But there's no major rush at this precise moment in time, because there are other recovery drivers available who can drive this. Last time I come around here, this was a little bit tight, so especially with that bus being parked there. Right, clear left.
Clear
there, John.
left, clear left, clear left, clear left.
No worries.
I'm just coming along now.
So I'm already out, so committed. It's also a good learning curve for me as well doing this sort of thing, because obviously I now know how the wrecker behaves when it hasn't got a bus on the back, but it also gives me an insight as to how the wrecker would behave with a bus on the back, because obviously I'd have to adjust certain positions of how I'd approach junctions to obviously make sure that the wrecker follows me around, but obviously the bus follows me around.
Yeah, I can imagine that must be quite an art of judgment, because again you've got a tremendous length there all in.
Something that my driving instructor told me when I was actually doing the class 1, he said to me, he said, one of the simple things to remember, James, is if you've got 8 foot of road available, use the 8 foot. Don't try and cut it off by using 6 foot or even 4 foot. If you've got the 8 foot, use it. And I must admit, it's something that's always stuck in my mind. It's also nice as well to practice doing tight turns with this as well.
Well, you look very easy for that, so well done.
Thank you. I shall pop us back in the place where we started. Slightly out from the curb then. That's alright. There we have it.
Yeah, good. Thank you.